to the song the angels sing. I hear you whisper on the breeze, and every sound echoes the rhythm of your heart as I begin to fade into this lovely night. I'm alive, 'cause
Love and war.
Yeah.
I mean, I know that's...
We're always going to be fighters. We're always going
That's
to be
always
a little
what's in us.
controversial. We're always going to speak our mind, and we're always going to stand up for what we believe is right. But then the common thread between all of it is we do it all for love. We do it because we love God, and we believe that God is calling us to do those things. That's why we're standing up for the hard
I
things.
think really this album is so much about everybody. It's time to get
Yes.
out of the pews, get out of our comfort little, our comfortable little lives, and begin to find out really who we're meant to be.
Okay, beautiful ending.
Ending.
I made Alyssa keep this. I heard her play this piano part once for beautiful ending.
Yeah, one day I was in a prayer time, and I never write chord progressions. I'm horrible. Becca's the one who's good at that. I'm not. I mean, I think I just don't think chord progressions. But one day I'm sitting
You
in a prayer
played
time,
something.
and I just
played
kind of
the intro.
felt this. So I came downstairs.
And you played it, and I was like, oh my gosh. I grabbed my computer and I had to record it because I thought it was the best thing I'd ever heard in my entire
This is
life.
probably like a year ago. I mean, this was forever ago. We weren't even writing the album.
No.
So I showed Becca, and she ended up creating this whole musical
I think
thing
it's
around it.
honestly my favorite part in the album because I love that.
Because I've never written a chord progression.
Wait till I
It's
write
my
a
one
chord
moment to shine.
When I
And,
write one, it's gonna blow that out.
The
of
cool
the
thing
water.
is, I can hand that one little thing over to Becca, and she's able to create this whole song with it. And really, it was just our cry. Beautiful ending.
I think you look at a lot of people's stories in life,
Yeah.
like the great preachers and the great, I don't know, just the
Evangelists and
great
everything.
evangelists in this world, and you read their story and how amazing it was and how they walked and, doing miracle signs and wonders and everything, and then you get to the end of their life and it's tragic.
Something happened.
Something
There's so much
happens where
tragedy.
there's just this tragic ending of they fell away from God and all this stuff, and it was one of those things where it was our heart's cry. We're like, God, we don't ever want what we're doing. We don't want music. We don't want anything to ever get in the way of us missing you. We don't want to have a tragic ending. And so beautiful ending was just our heart's cry of God, are we going to have a beautiful ending with you? Is our life going to be where we're together closer than we ever were before? And so that was just our heart's cry, that we always pray to God that if music is ever going to pull us away from you, take us out of it, because there's nothing in this world that can mean more than our relationship with you.
We've never enjoyed writing so much.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of times we'd go, okay, we have to write because we have to make an album.
Right.
And I think there was a piece on this album of going, this is who we are. We have an opportunity at this time in history to be songwriters. And sometimes up to 8 hours a day just sitting, but we enjoyed it,
Yeah.
And I think there was a freedom that I've never felt.
There's never been such a love for us in the creative process of writing.